Hey guys, if you're watching this video, it's because you are a client of mine and I invited you to a gratitude event that I am throwing on Thursday. And I'm super, super stoked about it. And I'm sad that you can't be there because it might be one of the last times I would be able to see you. I'm moving to Vernon in the middle of August and I'm so excited for that. And I am so grateful for you. Um, because of my business, I'm able to move to Vernon and still be able to be a stay-at-home mom. 5 years ago, or 6 years ago actually, when we moved here, I remember driving around looking for our home, and I remember my husband saying to me, Dawn, if we're living in high level when we have kids, you'll get to be a stay-at-home mom. And I'm pretty sure that my heart stopped beating because that was really all I had ever wanted, was to be able to have kids and be home with them and, invest my time in raising them. Turns out I'm not a very good stay-at-home mom. I actually love working, but I wanted the best of both worlds, of that working and being home. And so when I quit my job, I was devastated, but I knew I wanted to be home with my kids. And so the rest of you kind of know the rest of, or lots of you kind of know the rest of the story, in that I went to an Arbonne presentation, thought these were cheesy, schemy things, loved the product though, and wanted to get the best deal possible. So I became a consultant so that I could have that deal. And I didn't want to get involved in selling anything because I didn't want to become a manipulative salesperson. And like, it just wasn't my thing. So it took me, well, it shouldn't be anybody's thing, but I was so afraid of a business like this compromising my integrity. So it took me pretty much a full year of just watching other people and seeing, oh my gosh, they're having real success and they're making real money. And then realizing that they were wonderful people who were like people who I wanted to be like. And so I realized that I wanted to dive in and that this was something that I could be proud of doing. And that not only that, it was very, very fulfilling for me to offer other people a business that helped them to help themselves, like with something, with whatever it was that they were looking for. And there's so many things. So right now, I would love if you would let me share the business side of things with you. And the reason is just because it has impacted my life in such a huge way that I want to give it away. And I have just been so grateful lately for this business, and that wouldn't have been if it wasn't for you guys. And if it wasn't for you investing in my business and loving these products and getting them from me, and I want to give it back to you if it's something that you're looking for. If it's not, that's totally cool, guys. But if you watch this video I'm going to like try and do it super fast for you and give you a recap of what this business is super fast, so that I don't waste your time. If you watch this video and respond at the end to my question, I will put you in the draw for the Genius Ultra. And I would love to be able to gift that to you. So let me tell you what Arbonne is, because it's my absolute favorite product that I have to offer people. Arbonne is or actually I'm going to share my screen with you because it's a lot more fun when you can see it. And it also keeps me on track because I ramble. This is actually my second time recording this because I talked way too much the first one and I did not want to waste your guys' time. So anyway, what is Arbonne? Arbonne is a company that just offers people more choices and possibilities for their life if that's something that they're looking for. And a lot of times I did not know I was looking for that. I thought that I had chosen something I was happy with, and I just didn't realize that this opportunity was out there. All that I did was stop purchasing products from where I was currently purchasing them, and so maybe some of you are one step ahead of me. I stopped purchasing them from places like Walmart, Sephora, Clinique, really honestly extra foods up here in High Level, and started purchasing them from my own online store at a really, really good discount. And then because I wanted to earn an income, I just started teaching my network of people how to do exactly what I was doing, turning an everyday expense into an income. I wasn't teaching people how to purchase something new or like spend money they didn't have. I was just teaching them how to redirect money they're already spending and purchase a different brand, thus turning that everyday expense into an income. We are a global opportunity. We are huge, you guys. We're all over the world. We're currently in these 7 markets, but we're growing all the time. We're launching in Germany very, very soon. And Arbonne is set up to help you grow your business anywhere that Arbonne does business. So that means that if you know somebody in Europe or in Australia and you want to share Arbonne with them, the right materials are there for you to do that, and everything's set up that it's seamless. It's as if they were your next door neighbor. And you're able to share products, share the business, whatever it is that you want to share with people all around the globe, whether they're your neighbor or in a different country. We have a very generous compensation plan. It's noted to be one of the best in the network marketing business, and we have been around for almost 40 years. And that is huge, because right now there are a lot of companies that are green and clean and new and fresh and fun, but this has been around for almost 40 years. And so it's proved the longevity of this company and has a proven track record for success. And we have the ability to will our business. That's huge. That's what I wanted to tell you, is that at the level that I am at now, my business is now able to be willed to my kids, meaning that heaven forbid something should ever happen to me, my family will always be a double income home. Like, let that sink in. That is huge. My family will continue to receive my paycheck month after month, and that is huge and not something that is typically offered. So I love to share that with people. This is about our products, and because I'm trying to keep it short, I'm not going to get into it with you guys, because I know that you know, but just look at all these products and then think of it from a business perspective. Look at those. When I did, I realized that there was not a single person that I knew that didn't already use one of these products, at least one, but just a different brand. And so that I knew that I could have a very, very wide market. It wasn't just women or just men or just kids. It wasn't even just women who were interested in cosmetics, or women who cared about skincare, or women and men who cared about fitness. It was everything. And I know that I wouldn't have been successful if we didn't offer everything. People ask me all the time, which is my bestseller, and there isn't. Like, people replace their products, and that means that they all replace different things. And they have their favorites. And because of that, I've grown a very, very wide client base. The products are great. I know you guys love them, but it is the business opportunity that has changed my life. Because of Arbonne, when I go to Vernon, I still get to be a stay-at-home mom. And that wasn't possible before this business. I almost shudder to think, and I would get almost upset, like, thinking about how if I hadn't chosen to do this, we would be moving in 3 weeks. I'd be putting my kids in daycare, and I would be going to work myself. I'd be trading in my time with them so that they could be close to their family, but they would be losing me. And so for me, this has been a solution. I would never choose that it is a solution for somebody. You could be watching this and thinking it's not for you, and that's totally fine, and that it's not a solution for you. But I know that it is a solution for so many people, because it could be that somebody doesn't know how to pay down their debt, and this could be the solution. It could be that somebody needs more time off, because, I mean, think about us in high level, right? We get our allotted time off, and all of that is spent going to go visit our families. Like, most of it is. How amazing would it be if you didn't have to spend all your vacation going to visit your family because you had so much more vacation time? And something like this allowed you to step down to half time or down completely. Knowing that this business has replaced my income in the year that I fully invested in the business. That is amazing. The fact that I don't have to go back to work is huge. I would never choose that this is for somebody, but I do love to offer it. This is how we earn our income. So this is kind of the nitty gritty, and I'll try and go fast because it's kind of the dull one. Actually, no, it's the exciting one, because everybody starts as a team of one, and then we educate about our products and we share an opportunity. And over time, what this creates is an online network that builds residual income for us for years to come. But we're a hybrid company, so we get paid in 2 ways. The first is the direct sales, right? It makes sense. You make a 35% commission off of any product sold. And then we have our preferred client program. Preferred clients save 20, we make 15. When they hop online and they reorder and reorder, as they do, we continue to make that 15% commission, amazing. But when you layer in network marketing, you can build a fortune. We teach people how to get to that district manager level there that you see in 2 months. There you're making an average of $700 a month. Guys, think of what that would do, an extra $700 a month. It's huge. Pay your car payment, pay part of your mortgage. Keep on going with our same system. Typically it takes 6 months to reach area. Area is $2,000 a month. That's where people can consider working part-time or leaving their income or their job completely if that's what they want to do. You don't have to. You can continue to love your job and this can just be top-up income. Maybe it pays down debt. Maybe it saves for a vacation. Whatever somebody needs it to be, it can be that. Upwards from there is regional vice president. Regional vice president typically takes about 1.5 years to get there following our system. Their average income is $7,000 a month. And they get that top up to go towards driving the white Mercedes of their choice. And I know that you guys know there was one driving around high level up until recently, and I think another one needs to be here very soon. Upwards of there is national vice president. They make upwards of $20,000 every single month. Typically takes 4 years to get there. Here's the thing. I went to school for 5 years. I did not come out making that money. With Arbonne, I'm earning as I'm learning, and as I'm consistently growing my business, my paycheck is consistently growing as well. It's so nice to be able to earn as I learn and as I go, and just, I guess, watch my business continue to grow and to help other people along the way. I had to learn about network marketing. I had to learn that it was just a different way of doing business, and that typically there's a lot of steps that cost a lot of money. And in network marketing, those steps get taken out, so the money goes back into research and development, and it goes back into compensating the consultants very nicely. I had to learn that it was not like my old job. It was not trading time for money. It wasn't something that I went to school to do, and that I was going to work for 40 years for 40 hours a week, and then I was going to retire. And that if I needed to earn more money, I would get another job or I'd go back to school and upgrade and whatever. It wasn't like that, because now I was earning profits instead of wages. And so all that really means is that we start as a team of one, and then we share the products, we share the opportunity, and we just teach people how to do what we're doing. And over time, what that does is build residual income for you for years to come. And I thought this was like somewhere you can make up $100 and that you really only did it if you were at the end of your rope. I didn't think that successful people, like all the people you see in these slides, in this slide here, I didn't think that it was something that they did out of choice, as they did, and they were successful. They just got tired of trading time for money. So they flipped it, worked hard for themselves, made themselves independently wealthy, and then they got that time back so that they could really, really enjoy it. But I truly believe that I wouldn't have been as successful as I am with any other company. This is the best company that I have seen, like with the compensation plan and the morale and the integrity of this company. It's crazy, you guys. Like, they treat us so well. I can't even, I feel like I'm bragging if I tell you about all the free stuff that they've given me and how they've supported me and how Arbonne treats the people that are in this company. It's really incredible. But there are reasons why this is an amazing choice and why I've been successful. The first is that consumable products piece. So I don't think I mentioned that in the product slide. I typically do. It's that when a client tries our products and falls in love with them and they start using them, they're eventually going to run out. So they're going to want to reorder and reorder. And this made sense for me because I was already doing that with the face lotion I was buying from the store. And lots of you, because you're my clients, are already doing that. When you run out of your product, you call me and you reorder. So I'm able to build a wide client base. The demand for health and wellness right now is also huge, and people want to know that their products are like Arbonne products, that they're pure, safe, and beneficial. I get asked questions that I'm sure they did not get asked like years ago when it was not as important to be green and clean, and we've been doing it for almost 40 years. Like, that is so, so, so big that we've been offering this since way before it was cool. We have the ability to leverage our time. We work this around what you're already doing. whether it be staying at home, whether that be your current job. It's just a couple hours, focused hours here and there, and you're able to grow yourself a growing, thriving business. And I tell you, with 2 kids, 2 toddlers, I can teach you how to fit it into some short hours. And we have the ability to have an internet-based business. So that means that when I go, I can still help you. If you listen to all this and you think, you know what, I'm happy being a client, I can absolutely still help you. We can help online if we need to do product tutorials. We can chat on the phone, and we can have a global business from our smartphone. So where do you see yourself? The only one I'm going to mention, because I know you know about being a client and preferred client, I'm going to mention hosting, because if you really want to get that almost 80% off, I'll squeeze you in. We'll figure out a way that we can do a little group get together and get you your host benefits. But the other one I'm going to mention is becoming a consultant. And I'll break it down a little bit more, because typically it costs $95 to start your business. If you are already a preferred client, it only costs $71. Like $71, and you have an ability to earn an income. Just think of who you are already referring to me in this business, and know that they should be purchasing their product from you. Then you can enjoy 35 to 50% off and have the ability to earn an income. So at the end of the presentation, I ask people 2 questions, and obviously they're rhetorical because you can't talk to me, I'm on a video. So I ask you to just think about, what would you do if your main source of income were gone tomorrow? And if you keep on doing what you're doing for the next 5 years, where will you be? And if the answers to those questions make you happy, then I'm happy for you. Like, I really am. I love you guys. I think you're all amazing. But if they give you that funny feeling in the pit of your stomach like they did to me, maybe this is something that's worth diving into. Ask yourself what you would do if fear wasn't an option. Fear nearly held me back from doing this. And now I shudder to think about if I was going back to Vernon and having to go back to work. It holds a lot of us back from doing what it is that we're meant to do. And for the next 5 years, you can continue to build someone else's empire by purchasing these products, or you can start your own business and build your own wealth, as large or small as you like. Because the reality of it is that you are going to spend the rest of your life working for someone. So why don't you make that person you? I'm going to stop the share with you right now, and I'm going to ask you the question that you need to answer. And that question is, are you a 1, 2, or a 3? Simple. That's all you need to text me, is if you're a 1, 2, or a 3. But I'll explain what those are. If you're a 1, it means you love being a client. You would just want to stay being a client, and that is okay and amazing, and you're definitely getting in on that draw. If you are, so text me that. If you are a 2, it means that you found this really intriguing. Maybe you hadn't considered it before. You want to carry on a conversation about doing this as a business for yourself. You want me to answer some questions, or you need some more info, or whatever it is. You're a 2. Text me that. If you're a 3, it means you've heard everything you need to hear, and you're ready to upgrade to becoming a consultant. So text me and tell me you're a 3, and I'll enter you in the draw, and we'll go from there. So I just want to say again, thank you. Thank you so much for supporting my business. I am truly, truly grateful for you. And thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If it resonated with you, I would love to help you so that you can one day feel like I do. And it probably won't be in relation to moving home and staying home with your kids. Maybe it's traveling the world. Maybe it's going on that trip you always dreamed of. Maybe it's finally paying down that credit card debt. But I would just, I think you're amazing. I love having you as a client. I've loved meeting you, whether it was through Arbonne or through something else. And I am just so grateful. So thank you.